see.
Can I return to my business?
We need to talk about your dealings with Salamandra. You paid to have the professor released.
Why would I bother with a criminal?
Why not?
Would I do it so clumsily as to implicate myself?
I suppose not.
I suppose not. I don't have any definitive proof, so I'll let it lie.
That's all!
Wise choice.
That's
You should
it.
trust your instincts more.
The only reason that I couldn't progress is I didn't go to him and say, "Hey, why did you let the professor out?" To which he responds, "Would I be so dumb as to let the professor out? And then you know what Geralt did? He said, "You know, you're right." That was it. I lost so much time on this quest because of that. I don't know if you guys caught it,
That.
but this little child.
Raymond said he has some new information. Come to his house as soon as you can.
All right, so our good friend Mini Willy Wonka wants us to talk to the detective who previously had fled. We haven't seen him in like the entirety of chapter 2 because he ran away to not die. So he has returned home to his usual ways of eating a sturgeon.
It's elementary.
I will say this is actually a little weird for him. Like, there are a couple of things that don't make sense to me. A, we got red carpets. Like, these weren't here before. So he apparently just went on a carpet shopping spree. And for second, this isn't very Raymond-like. Like, anytime we've seen Raymond, right, he'd be sitting here eating his sturgeon. But you know when he eats his sturgeon? Because I know when he eats his sturgeon. You want to see Raymond eating his sturgeon, you'll see him eating it at precisely 2 a.m. What time is it? That's right, 9 a.m. Raymond, you got some explaining to do. Why are you eating sturgeon at 9 a.m.? This is very unlike you.
Welcome. You won't believe what happened.
Tell me,
Not so fast. Remember, I have expenses.
how much do I owe you?
200 orens.
Okay?
This investigation is getting expensive.
I'm not the prophet Lebioda. I can't live on roots and berries. Neither can my informers. I guarantee you these are the bare necessities.
You're in a recession, so why now? 200 orens I could get. Ooh. I'm not gonna heckle him on this. I mean, he's been good. He ran away for a bit, and I kind of did. Well, I don't know, guys. Should I or should I not pay him? He gave me some leads, but then I did all the detective work, and I still don't have any conclusions. Like, his leads were basically useless so far. I mean, I'm a witcher. I would pay. We understand money. Money is how the world
All
works.
right, 200 orens.
Down to business. They transferred the prisoner after the attack.
Not good.
Especially since we won't get anything else out of him. He died last night.
How did that happen?
Well, he wasn't in great shape, so I guess it's no surprise. But I have a feeling.
Someone helped him along?
Exactly. Shawnee's a good friend of yours, right? Ask her to do an autopsy. Once we know the cause of death.
Wait a minute. Are you spying on me?
That's my job.
See you later.
That's my job. Alright, not shady at all. Right, okay, so... in case you guys missed it, because we really haven't talked to Raymond in ages, he's the private eye that we hired when he first came into town to help us identify, basically the maneuverings of the Salamandra so that we could try to, you know, deal with them. This awful terrorist group that exists in town. So, we're gonna do some of that stuff now. There's just one itty-bitty tiny problem. We have to talk to Shawnee, and as you probably recall about Shawnee, she is not the most indisposed to conversation when it is not bedtime. I'd just like to point out the amazing persistence in this world. Remember when we first came into town and I knocked down this churn? It's still exactly where I knocked it down. No one bothered to pick it up. Me too, lady. Do you know how upsetting it is having to be in this town with these two?
Donations set your prayers rewarded.
It would drive anybody up a wall. She's at work now. Tending that bed. She's tending that poor sick patient. Very gently shoving the hay straws back into the bag. Just gotta fix up that bed real quick there. Just gotta make it nice and tidy.
Quickly, I need to get back to work.
I saw you were very busy, Shawnee. If you don't mind...
I need you to help me with an autopsy.
What? That's illegal.
It's necessary.
Visit me at night. We'll talk.
See.
See, there's just... If it doesn't at least have the potential to be a booty call, she wants nothing to do with it. Alright, well, back into the city streets for us. Woe is us. Doing this remotely has made me just go like, you know, it'd be really nice if I kind of had some, like, expanded out my trigger music a bit for certain scenes, especially in a game like this where I'm like, you know. Oh my gosh. The heck is that bird doing? You saw that. It was flying at the speed of exactly me walking pace. How did it do that? Menus, then. I don't know what or for how long. But basically, I like it when the menus are organic. I like it when there's something like Banjo-Kazooie where you have it built into the lore of the world. So there's like the cuckoo clock and the sitting on the like sitting on the couch with your video game and boiling water on the pot. That was really cool. This is not really the best kind of menu, but I have to give it props for the fact that it is at least giving me maximum control over the different settings that can be adjusted, which is not something always present in games. I would say the vast amount of options, so having a lot of control in your menu is a plus and a sign of a good menu, and having it organically, seamlessly transitioned or ingrained into the world or the events that are happening within it, a second strong. This game has like half that, and Kixari's about to die, so I'm going to talk to the gravedigger so that I can bury him.
What do you need?
If only I could sleep and forget these horrors.
I hate the echo so much in here.
I'm so tired.
You know, I know how to make it better. That's better. I could maybe stomach it a little bit now. Yeah, it's all better now. Okay, I need to find Shawnee before I can do anything in here. Oh my god.
Recently, my medallion has vibrated every time I've come here.
Must be my warning amulets. Salamandra's men could attack at any moment.
It vibrates a lot.
A master mage made these amulets. They're not Saint Lebioda's tailbones or other crap from the market square.
That's not my only concern.
What else?
Lovely rugs. Must have cost a bundle. Earlier on, your place was more, well, homey.
An investment, Geralt. My office needs to look good. Convey professionalism.
I know I pay you a bundle, and you have other cases, but aren't they a bit flamboyant?
By no means. Customers and how they see you matter. Once we wrap up this case, I plan to expand my business.
That's not my only concern.
What else?
Why the world map on your wall? Developed an interest in international politics?
Everyone should know what's going on in the world. It also improves my image. Say you were a client. What would you think when you saw that map?
I am a client, and I think you're really interested in the Redania-Temeria border. You've marked it with pins.
Witch's vision. I forgot. But we're not all witches. A normal person would think, what a worldly fellow. He must have worked all over. And that's the idea.
That's not my only concern.
What else?
I've heard some really vile rumors about you. Something about girls.
Oh, that. Rams meets revenge. I investigated one of his underlings. Now they want to discredit me. Don't worry about that.
You mean all those strange things you supposedly do?
Come on, Geralt. I'm the first to admit I'm no saint, but I don't get into nasty stuff.
That's not my only concern.
What else?
What else? That medallion's vibrating a lot, man. I like that that conversation ended with, "That's not my only concern." Okay, goodbye. Okay, goodbye.
This rain.
I wonder if I did some stuff out of order again and got myself stuck here. Shawnee, just the girl I wanted to
Come
talk
back
to.
later.
Okay. Never mind then. Okay.
Farewell.
Sounds fair. I don't know. Don't return to haunt me. Is this a common request people have of other people? Oh my god, guys, we're in a new area. Oh, I have missed seeing new assets so badly. All I've looked at is a swamp and a city for 3 weeks. Finally, a new part of the town. Admittedly, it's the graveyard, but I wonder if there's new music in the graveyard. Hold on. Keep fiddling. That looks not very good. Is that literally just a brain with a skeleton?
Recently.
Now I'm sure. The leader of Salamandra, a mage capable of spinning illusions, is masquerading as Raymond.
Slashing rain like a seasoned killer.
Dog?
What do you need?
Farewell.
Just making sure. Alright, so we're gonna go clear the names of literally everybody. That's gonna be fun. Hulkstein, I can clear Raymond. Or, I can't clear Raymond because Raymond's guilty.
Can't see it. Storm's coming. You bring trouble. Raining so hard I can't see anything.
I think it's rained harder before, actually, so this isn't too bad. First, I'll clear Kalkstein just because he has been the most suspected for the longest amount of time. Right, Kalkstein, old friend? You're still alive, right?
Yes, this solution.
I suspected you were working with Javed.
I know Raymond is the Salamandra leader.
Are you sure?
Yes, I have irrefutable evidence. Azar killed Raymond and assumed his identity using an illusion.
The rogue. What do you intend to do about it?
You're better off not knowing.
Be careful. He has great power. You must separate him from its source, the element of fire. Lure him to a place where the magical aura is unstable. It would be best if this place were surrounded by the opposing element, water.
The tower in the swamp.
Ideal. You'd stand a chance there.
See ya.
Nice, level up sounds. So... all that's left is clearing Vincent Mays' name and then probably trying to lure Azar to the swamp.
Society
Hey, yeah, you know, I don't know. I don't feel as rewarded as I probably should have because it just took so dang long. It just took so long for me to figure it out, and the reasons why it took me a long time to figure it out are mostly dumb things, right? Like, I don't feel like I solved it through good detective work. I figured it out because I had to try literally everything, and then once I tried literally everything, I finally stumbled across the solution. And even then, the only reason I actually knew the answer to the entire suspect line was because of very obvious telegraphing post Raymond's return.
What is it, Witcher?
I know about your connection to Salamandra.
It's Raymond,
What's Raymond?
the Salamandra boss.
Believe me, Witcher. Raymond has excellent reasons to detest Salamandra. Besides, Javed leads them.
Salamandra killed the real Raymond. Javed has used Raymond's good name to pursue his goals while concealed behind a magical illusion.
How'd you figure that out?
Deduction, the detective's most reliable instrument.
So, Raymond. Geralt, I have to admit, good work. Full moon soon. I got paperwork to do. It'll take a while.
What does the full moon have to do with it?
Absolutely nothing. Forget about it. Patience, Witcher. We'll get the bastard in good time.
Ever heard this? If you want something done well, do it yourself.
What do you mean?
Absolutely nothing. Forget about it.
Ah, almost forgot. If it's true, and I suspect it is, then I gotta admit it. Good work. Thanks.
I know about your connection to Salamandra. See, I've cleared his name, but I just want to know what happens. Also, hello, Tree Penguin. Forget about it.
What is it, Witcher?
I know about your connection to Salamandra.
Curiosity is killing me.
It's Raymond, the deduction. What does I know about your See.
All right, Vincent's innocent. Well, Tree Penguin, you got to see the big reveal here. So, everybody hates Raymond. He's the one. He's the killer. Should have known. Wasn't any of the other suspects, just as I suspected. Alright, so that leaves us to go to the swamp and do the tower thing, but before we do that, I want to know what Raymond thinks about this. Did I know? Did I know about it? I started to suspect Raymond as soon as he returned. And the biggest tip-off, I can even show you, because the biggest tip-off for me, I had my medallion attenuated to magic, so once I came to Raymond's place and saw my medallion starting to do this whenever I was close to him, it's just not normal, you know? That's a big tip-off, and I did not buy his story for it. It just didn't make sense to me. Oh, it's because of the traps that I put up. Well, why does it only happen when I'm literally right next to you? Like, my medallion doesn't give a crap about him if I'm over here, where he probably has whatever protective medallions on, but when it's him, it's nuts, right? Also, the fact that the game started to telegraph it by giving me dialogue options with him, where it's like, what's with all the rugs? What's with that map, huh? What's going on here, Raymond? Like, it's a little weird that out of left field we're just suddenly super suspicious of the detective that we've been, working with this whole time.
Yes?
Be happy, Raymond.
I was supposed to tend to Ramsmate.
You need to squeeze him for information. Get it out of him. Up to you how you do it.
Good news. You'll be happy, Raymond.
You killed Ramsmead?
He won't be bothering us anymore. But that's not it. We'll nab Javed soon. I have a plan. Your family will be avenged.
So, what's your plan?
I wanted to take care of this alone, but if you're willing to help...
Of course I am. You're paying me, after all. Besides, we're friends now.
Yes. Friends. Now, since we've defanged Javed by getting rid of Ramsmead, let's plan what he and Kalkstein want so much.
And that is?
The secret's inside the swamp tower. I know how to open it, and I'd like you to do something.
Of course. What?
Come with me to the swamp, and when I open the tower, take the secret books, hide them away from me. We can't let them fall into Javed's hands.
Right. When do we go?
Now.
We need to secure what's hidden in the tower. All the books and scrolls. Bait for our target.
Just one thing missing.
In Chapter 1, by helping the squirrels, screwed me on being able to properly clear Ramsmead's name until very late in the quest line. If I could have cleared his name sooner, I would have gotten information sooner that would have made it a lot more apparent who done it. There was also getting into the graveyard, which it wasn't clear how I could get into the graveyard because I didn't choose the right dialogue option with the Gravekeeper to make him prompt that I could clear his name by going to Thaler and clearing his debts, which would have been the automatic thing for me to do if I knew it was something that I could do, right? The fact that I couldn't clear Lou Varden as a suspect because I couldn't question Lou Varden as a suspect because the details of my questioning for Lou Varden could only appear if I spoke randomly to the prison guard about the reasons why they released the prisoner, which also happened to be evidence for clearing Vincent Mays' name, but not nearly as important as making it possible for me to even talk to Lou Varden about this, which upon talking to Lou Varden about this, triggered Raymond's return. Like, it all stacked together, and 2 or 3 very stupid NPC interactions that for some reason they expect me to just know to do were integral in making any kind of progress for a very long time. It's an evil quest, man. Cool in places, but evil. The bar for this stuff. Arden has a rosé. I kind of like the way that they do the cat effect. Because in The Witcher 3, if you took cat and then went out in the daylight, it would make it so that you literally were blinded by how incredibly, viscerally bright the daylight was. In this game, cat works exactly like the name implies. Your eyes are like that of a cat. Which is to say, it adjusts based on the lighting, and you happen to be able to adjust your eyes to see in the dark better. That does not mean that your eyes are incapable of seeing in daylight. Which seemed to be the direction The Witcher 3 took it in for some... Am I in it for the lard? Of course I'm in it for the lard. We need that lard. We can't just eat bread with our booze. That's criminal. I already pick up some lard at some point. Got dog tallow, that should be just as good. I don't know. Did they mention where she put it? Like, I'm not sure I understood. But hey, I am a Witcher after all. Where even is Gran? Oh, no, no, no!
What? You drunk?
Not true.
Out! Don't let me see you again!
No! No! Huh?
What? You drunk?
Not true.
Out!
I'm a little confused about what just happened here. I saw the dwarf go for it, and then Gran threw me out. Can I okay, can I undrunkify here? Successful pickles and lard extraction. Why those two things together, I have no idea.
Let's drink to our mistakes.
I totally thought that it said that his name was Drunky Lion.
Any success?
Lard and pickles.
How about sugar?
Zoltan.
Fine, lard will do.
Dandelion sings. Oh, this was worth it then. This music is seriously bothering me though. You hear this? This is like the swamp tune. There we go.
I think I know the perfect song for Zoltan.
We'd love to hear it.
Sing away, Dandelion.
By the woods can you see Wolf in all his might, grinning madly, wagging gladly, bouncing with delight. My oh my, what a sight! Why no melancholy? Must be that, still not wed, that is why so jolly. Ow, ow, ow! In the grass, can you see? Wolf just limps along, looking down, awful frown, crying like a dog. Why is this mighty beast so badly rampaged? Must be that, freshly wed, or lately engaged. Ow!